For Gemini, if you have personal placements in the sign of Gemini, you want to give this video a listen, this is for you. This is an Earth Day reading, but it's like Earth Day season, not just the one day. So we'll get your messages. Gemini. I'm using my camera, my phone camera to record, so I'm one-handed. The decks are pre-shuffled. I'm just going to be cutting them on camera. We have for Gemini. We're going to read out of the booklet for this one. We have Belladonna here, and also for the Gaia Oracle. Okay, so Belladonna. Let's see what it says in the booklet for this one. Belladonna is a plant beloved by the devil, and he gifts many of its magical abilities to his allies. So fiercely does he care for it that he leaves a black hen to guard it when he is not present. You may not realize how many people value you and are looking out for your well-being. Support will come from them when you're least expecting it, but remember, when it does, that relationships like these are rare and hard to come by. I keep getting this message too, how like the devil energy can be looked at as the horned god, an earth deity as well. So with it being an Earth Day reading especially, I feel like it might be coming through like that in part. All right, so also we're going to do the Gaia Wisdom. Flame Tree, the start of something new. And Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. You've got a theme of protection here. All right. Oh, these cards are right next to each other in the book. So we've got like steady progression, you know, step 1, step 2, not leaping over anything, coming up too. All right, so the Flame Tree passage says, a creative spark has ignited from deep within your soul, and this will soon develop into a passionate flame through which a new idea will come to you. This card heralds the start of something new. This could be a new era of study, a new business, or a new interest of some kind. Whatever it is, it will develop progressively and steadily, and it just keeps on growing. It will develop into a deep passion and remain sorry guys, I'm getting tongue-tied with your reading. It will develop into a deep passion and remain a significant part of your life for years to come. You will thank your lucky stars for discovering something that you truly love to be and do. For the time being, all you need to do is relax. Simply keep an open mind and heart over the next few weeks and pay attention to your intuition. There's also some affirmations here I'm going to give you if you want to write these down, work with them in any way. It says, a creative flame glows within my heart and illuminates my mind. Okay, so one sentence. A creative flame glows within my heart and illuminates my mind. We have, I am ready to start something new. My heart and mind are open to new possibilities. My dream becomes my reality. I do what I love and love what I do. And Ganesha's message in the booklet is, Ganesha, one of the most worshipped deities in the Hindu pantheon, has shown up in your reading today as an omen of good fortune. Whatever he thwarted your progress, what is with the tongue-tied? There is a retrograde going on the year I'm recording, so maybe that's got to do with it. Anyway, whatever has thwarted your progress or prevented you from moving forward will soon be resolved. An obstacle is cleared and you are free to move on. Your plans are now able to come to fruition. Know that everything happens for a reason. The blockages you have faced were in fact a blessing in disguise, an act of divine intervention. Timing and circumstances were previously not favorable, and your efforts would only have ended in disappointment and failure. The path is now clear and the timing is right. Your stars are in alignment. And the affirmations with this one are, I am protected and guided by a higher power. When the path is blocked, I take this as a sign to wait. I give thanks for divine intervention. When the path is clear, I move forward with ease. All that occurs or does not occur is for my highest good. All right, Gemini, we're going to get your tarot on the table next. There's something about the middle or the center. Could be the middle of the week. Could be talking about what's within you and your center. I'm not sure, but just see if there's some sort of synchronicity with that. Or if you like intuitively know what that means. Okay, yeah, just because you don't see something changing or changing doesn't mean that it isn't. The death card reverse here, the moth, omen of death, reverse position, is telling me that something is shifting, changing on an energetic level. Maybe it already has, or it's in the process of doing that. It's like happening beneath the surface. The universe maybe is being a little bit clever here with it, but you're headed towards the Ten of Fossils, this energy of prosperity, of abundance, of long-lasting, abundance or wealth, success in some way. And the Five of Feathers is reversed, so it's like the Five of Feathers can be mental conflict, battle, going back and forth within oneself, or having some sort of challenge to figure out intellectually or within the mind, or it can be arguments and disputes. But it also is reversed. So I feel like this is something that can dissipate, that can fade away more in the time to come. It's like taking the step to relax is of great importance. Still the mind. This is allowing the change and the transformation. The rat, Four of Fossils reverse. Yeah, somebody may have been a rat. There's like an energy with that. And that too, it feels like is fading away. The hummingbird here can be very territorial energy. Again, it's reversed. So it's like there's this energy of kind of fighting or struggling or pushing for something. And it feels like maybe that's past energy, or it's soon to be past energy. It could be past energy. The universe is asking, and Earth is asking, are you ready to release that and move into what else there is for you? What else has been sort of being woven beneath the surface? The Keeper of Light, Owl, and the Three of Branches, Toad. And then the last card is the Bison, Ace of Fossils. Exactly, the Ace of Fossils. It's new beginning energy. And the potential is here with this. So it's a matter of aligning to it, accepting it, tapping into it. The Ace of Fossils. This can definitely be a physical new beginning as well. It could be a new job, new money coming in for you, some sort of new resource. Maybe it's a car, maybe it's a new book, whatever it is. There's some sort of new physical blessing. This could also be improvements to your health. It's also talking about like spring and the rebirth of the earth and new seasons, new life, new cycle here, and you're a part of that. And so it's talking about using your wisdom, the owl here, and connecting with the wisdom of Earth and other beings on Earth to consciously and subconsciously co-create in new ways and fresh ways, in also like tried and true and traditional eternal ways, if that makes sense. Okay, so as far as zodiac signs go on the table, you have the fire signs here, especially Aries, maybe Leo, but also Sagittarius is a possibility. And that's actually all I'm seeing for zodiac signs. Oh, and Scorpio energy here. Retrograding Scorpio energy, potentially. So those could be people in your life and your story. Could be your own energies. Okay, you might, there is this energy of keeping your wits about you, or you may need to be clever, innovative in some way, or it would benefit you too. It could be materially rewarding. It could be like with projects you want to do, that, you know, or creating something physical. So for example, like quilting came up in one of the other ones, some sort of upcycled project potentially with materials, or it doesn't have to be upcycled, whatever it is. It's saying that that cleverness is really a key component in bringing this about. And with the Ten of Fossils, it feels like you can have great success with this. There's this message about like getting out of your own way, staying out of your own way, releasing energies or people or dynamics that they can be things of the past now. It's like you've learned the lessons, you've gone through the challenge, the struggle, whatever, and it feels like trash, it feels like garbage, it feels like something you want to leave behind. It feels like it is encouraging you energetically to leave that behind and allow things to transform. And Keeper of the Light, yeah, like tapping into the wisdom of the universe, the wisdom of earth, the wisdom within yourself, and making moves from there. And you can do it step by step. There's nothing that you need to leap over, hop over, fly over. You don't have to run. This is just saying like the path. You can see the path when you tap into this deeper energy and wisdom and follow the path. Keeper of Light, the 9 of Major Arcana. Yeah, it feels like y'all are getting close to wrapping up the end of a cycle and stepping into a new cycle, and there's great abundance, prosperity, many blessings within the present moment and where you are currently and where you are going. If you just have the eyes and the heart to see them, okay, and focus more on the positive than the negative. All right, so let's go into the other decks. We'll get you a self-care card here. What do we have for Gemini? Decision. Okay. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Right, so if you're trying to force a decision here with this 5 of Swords reversed, it feels like it's saying, you know, keep that in mind. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. The best decision is to sleep on things, to let nature balance things out. Okay, until like you get an inner knowing, or you're more confident in making a choice or decision. I feel like things have been in the works for like creating more balance, even before the equinox, but since the equinox, and it's continuing to be a theme here with this like balance, externally, you know, in the material world, but also internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have ancestors, generations, rain, purification, and ego communion. Very beautiful energies. Okay. I feel like with this, there's this message about there's ways to connect with the ancestors, connect with children too, your children, the generations energy, but connect with the ancestors and pay your respects, yet be aware and know too, with the rain purification, the ego communion card here, it's like we grow and evolve as a species. And so there's certain toxicities and things that the ancestors dealt with that we've evolved from, okay? And there's a continuance of that. There's like this energy of, through communing with nature, through spirit, through seeing yourself and others and knowing that you're a part of the planet, part of the larger whole, it's all one, and yet you're also an individual. and being open and allowing your spirit and just spirit to speak to you. So you have that divine guidance, that divine awareness through this energy of allowing too. I feel like there's this process happening where there's a rinsing away of the old, the dead, the decaying, the outdated, the old. And some of that does have to do with the old way of doing things, old traditions, old diseases, old pain, and things that were passed down for generations previously up until this point. Right? And within you, there's this message of being able to let it go without disrespecting the ancestors or yourself or, earth or life. It's like a part of nature, this process. It's meant to change, to transform. So just because, maybe you're eating different foods than your grandmother, or just because you're doing things a different way, or you have different ideas, that doesn't mean that you're being disrespectful. There's traditions and things that you're intended to continue with and pass on. And there's things that you're meant to transform, and there's things that you're meant to release. And the inner knowing about that within your soul, within your heart, is where that is. It's not for anybody else to tell you or dictate to you. It's not even for like the mind or the brain to figure out. It's within the heart, within the soul, this inner knowing. So Earth Day, around Earth Day, some of y'all will experience rain. The guides say this is good. This is a purification. Please enjoy it. You're listening to it. You're dancing in the rain, whatever you're doing. Some of you, regardless of the weather, it's talking about taking some time to connect with Earth. Okay, just be in communion with nature, with Earth, and it's just really beautiful energy. I love it. So let's go ahead and get your last cards from this deck. Let's see, what's that? Gemini. Okay. Got colors here, orange, purple, maybe appreciating colors in nature, doing something colorful, working with colors. Is the message. Those colors in particular there might be signs or something you're doing with them. Okay. So yeah, something purple. These purple flowers. Something purple. Purple is here to assist you. Yellow flower. Picture of a flower. And book. So maybe there's a good book you're reading, or there's books connected to nature or earth that you could pick up and work with this time. If you see some beautiful flowers, don't be afraid to snap pictures of them or draw them. I feel like that message is coming through, a message of encouragement to do that. Berries, you might be eating berries, noticing berries around, making something with berries. The book also comes through as like a scrapbook or a book of energies, a book of shadows, a grimoire, something like this, some sort of journal. Okay, so just food for thought, ideas, things you can do. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like there's great potential. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody pressing flowers or leaves or something too that they're collecting out in nature. Definitely feel like the earth spirits want to work with you and collaborate with you. So if you bring your joyous heart to the table for that, I feel like you'll be pleased with the results. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings and happy Earth Day, Gemini. Bye-bye.